Bang, bang. What's going on? Today, I'm breaking down a amazing concept, the best coverage defense in Madden 20, bar none. It's from the nickel normal formation. You can find this in a lot of different playbooks. I am running the Miami playbook. So what are we going to cover today? We're going to cover how to lock up corner routes from a really good sets like Gun Bunch. We're going to show you how I like to destroy these trip sets with these deep crossing routes, like the one in trips tight end, the PA counter go, that inside receiver, that deep crossing route gets underneath all deep zones. It gets over any type of cloud flats, any type of purple zones, so it can be hell in a cell to stop without you mainly guarding it. And I'm going to show you with this combo coverage. Yes, a combo coverage from nickel normal. Also with having auto flip on, you're also going to have the nickel cornerback go to the opposite side of the running back, so it's going to do really good versus like inside zones and different running plays that people like to do from a passing set. So if you have trouble stopping corner routes, if you have trouble stopping like post routes or these deep crossing routes, this video is for you. Before I get started, I definitely want to let you know, please hit the subscribe button if you have not already. I think about 65% of the people watching my videos are not subscribed. Smash it. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. My goal is to get there before Madden 21 when I started this journey back in February. And so we're at 8,500. 8,500 of you strong, and I appreciate it. But we still have a ton of people watching these videos, gaining lots of knowledge, not hitting that sub button. So I encourage you. It's free. Do it. And also, I have a Madden 20 tips playlist in the description below. I have over 30 tip videos just like this with deep breakdown of coverage of how to improve your Madden 20 game. And also, a lot of these concepts are work from Madden to Madden, so you definitely want to stick around and watch it. So without further ado, let's get into it. Nickel normal. I'm in the Miami playbook. You can find this in a lot of different playbooks. I love Miami because of nickel normal, along with 3-3-5 wide, the best run defense in the game. And then you have the big dime 1-4-6 and 2-3-6 Sam to lock up literally all passing concepts. Now, if you've been with me and rocked with me, you understand the over G, big nickel over G. I showed you how to run a cover 3 invert where it looks like cover 3, but it's really a cover 2 shell, and you can get a lot of interceptions versus people that are trying to throw smart out routes versus your cover 3 whenever it looks like a cover 3. So, what do I like to do before I get into the adjustments? Abilities are really make up Madden 20. So, what abilities do you want? I either want to go heavy with 3 pass rush chems, or I want to have 2 guys with universal coverage in the secondary, like my safeties, and then a 1 pass rush chem. You need to have 1 pass rush chem. If you're just going to have 1 pass rush chem, I'd put that on D tackle, get edge threat elite, power rusher, if you can, power specialist, and so that's what I would like to do. And I would put that on my D tackle on this right hand side, because I'm going to spy this defensive tackle on the left. I want to use a DN that's fast because we're going to spy him, right? And then if you can put universal coverage on both these safeties, and they're going to break on the balls, and it's going to be money in the bank. So without further ado, I like to run cover 2 sink. I like cover 2 sink because soft squats play a little bit better. And let's just show you how I like to stop a play like a PA counter go to begin with. First off, if you're on offense, this is a very, very good concept right here. What you want to do, you always want to have your trips on the left-hand side. This is a defensive video, but this is how you're going to have to go against players. So as you can see on the defensive side, my corner, I have auto flip on. So my nickel back corner, the reason why it's nickel, you have 4 down linemen, but instead of a 4-3, it's called nickel because you have an extra corner instead of a 3rd linebacker, right? And so he's going to be right here in the slot. And as you can see, now you have an extra defender on this left-hand side where any type of inside zone would be run to, so your run fits are a little bit better. Now, to make this really money, first and foremost, I'm just going to show you how powerful this deep crossing route really is. Oh, and I'm on Earl Thomas, so he's not going to be moving. But let's show that to you one more time. If you don't know how great these crossing routes, you're kind of living under a rock, right? But they are very good. I'm going to have this streak route pull the deep zone back. And as you can see, he's going to get wide open on the sideline. Terrible pass by Tom Brady. What can you do? So how do we like to defend this? All right. So what I'm going to do is, and this is a concept I really like because I like to send the blitz as well. So I'm going to have a universal look where they don't know if I'm just running coverage defense. They don't know if I'm running my all-out man under smoke where I blitz 7. So they're gonna have to choose if they want to max protect or not. So baseline first and foremost, and then I pinch my defense, which is L1 on the left trigger and then down on the left trigger, pinch it like that. As you can see, the linebackers and the defensive tackles come in, and then what I would like to do also is move in my corner right here. Now I'm not gonna blitz him, but it's going to make it look like there's a threat to the blitz. So then they have to make a decision. And if they're in a trips formation like this, they have nobody blocking on that left-hand side. And when they don't have a running back on the left-hand side, if you blitz someone like a corner back there, it can be very hard to run trips formation. So, but I'm not going to worry about the blitz. This is the coverage defense and my base coverage defense to take away trip set, crossing routes, also bunch with corner routes. So I'm going to put my corner in an outside corner order, like this. So YY or triangle if you're on PlayStation, and then circle, and I'm going to select circle, and then as you can see on the bottom, you can't really see it right here. Let me move my dude over here. You can see that you can see the outside quarter is what we're going to look for the cornerback, and then Earl Thomas, I'm going to put him in a inside third. You can see left on the left-hand stick. There's a few different options there, and now he's right there. All right, and I like to move up these safeties a little bit, and I like to move this Peters guy still out here to the left, because if they try to bomb me with a streak route from that outside left receiver, if I move him down into the box and to the left a little bit, they're not going to be able to bomb me. Okay, so you want these guys in the box because they just play underneath routes just a little bit better. I'm going to put this linebacker in a hard flat. So I'm clicked on them, and then right on the right analog stick. And this is what the base setup is going to look like. Okay. Now, for a little bit more advanced setup, and if you're going against a mobile quarterback, I like to spy this D tackle. I like to spy him either, honestly, even without a mobile quarterback, because he takes away the short middle of the field. And then this is who I'm lurking with. I'm going to take away the middle. The crossing route, as it comes across the middle, I'm going to kind of bump into him, and then pass him off to my outside quarter. All right, so let's show you this play. Let's streak him. Let's put a in route right here. All right, now I'm going to try to do two things at once. Could be a little bit difficult. All right, so right here, I'm looking for the crossing route, and then I'm going to release the crossing route, and I'm going to click on baseline, pinch my defense, spy the D tackle on the left, outside quarter, inside third here like this. Bring him down. Put a hard flat there. I'm going to user this guy. Okay. You want also, if you have time, bring him down. All right. As you can see, pass him off, and as you can see, Marlon Humphrey is right there. It's kind of hard to do this with two controllers here, but it's bagged. It's bagged. See the replay here. This outside corner, when you're base aligning, and then whenever I'm pinching the defense, it's pressing the corners as well. And whenever they're pressed up like that, he does a good job of staying back here and then taking this corner out right here. Not the corner out, the deep crosser. All right, so I pass him off to this guy. Quarterback throws it, and it's bagged. Okay. Let's just show that one more time in real speed. I'm taking away the middle of the field, and then boom, right there, it's taken away, the crossing route. Now, what also is good with this is whenever you have, so baseline, pinch the defense, by the D tackle, quarter, inside third, the strong safety, move him down like that, and whenever, and then put a hard flat on this linebacker in the middle. You can see it literally will take muscle memory just a half a second to do. All right, so let's do this again. I'm taking away the middle guy. All right, taking away him, and then I click on, and boom, that's taken away. That's completely bagged. Okay, so what you're having is you're having a cover 2 baseline pinch. You're having a cover 2 on the left hand side, and then you're having a cover 3 on the left hand side. And now I'm going to show you how we can bag corner routes from this, but this is what the play art looks like. Just want to make sure to show it to you before we move on. Okay. And you're over here trying to take away this middle area. That's your responsibility. All right, let's show this replay once again, because I want to show you how, right, this flat route does a good job early on of taking this away. And then, as you can see, this hook zone jumps down on it. And then you have the spy occupying in the middle. And then you can take over, and then you also have the hard flat over here. So the drag route is dead in multiple ways, right? There's literally four different sets of eyes on him. This dude does a good job, and then taking away the corner out, and the crosser out is taken away by the quarter that I'm putting on the field, along with having the hard flat in the quarter that's pressed, baseline and pressed, does a really good job versus these deep crossing routes. Okay, so that's not open; it's completely taken away. So that's how I like to defend the crossing routes. I like to manually defend them early, and then let the quarter take it away late. Okay, so that's a concept that all high-level players have been using all year long. Now, next up, cover 2 sync. Once again, I'm going to go into, and then I'm going to hit you up with gun bunch. Let's find a play. Like Z spot has a really good corner route. Okay, so now I have baseline on, or not baseline. I have I have auto flip on. So now you see my corner right here. Now he's on the trip side of the receivers. So once again, if they do any type of sweep play or anything like that on the offense, we have a really good numbers advantage on this right hand side. And there's also more receivers over there, so there's more threats. So once again, I'm going to baseline. I'm going to pinch my defense, which once again is L1, and then down on the left stick. A pinch. Boom, boom, it's pinched. Okay, so I quarter the outside corner. Strong safety is in an inside third. I like to move him down. Now, if it's against a bunch formation, that soft squat's going to do a great job of manning up versus that lone receiver, just to let you know. And then I would put this guy right here on a hard flat and user him. Okay, so with this is a good concept. Okay, let's even put a smart route or in route. So right here you have a flat route, a corner route, and a streak route, a flood concept on the right hand side. All right, as you can see, I lobbed it, but Humphrey did a much better job there that time of taking it away. Let me show you what I'm saying by that. So as you can see, Humphrey goes right here, going back with the corner route, and he's doing a good job taking that away. All right, and then you have your inside third taking away that streak. Bang. All right, so that's how I like to defend corner routes. That's how I like to defend deep crossers. Really not anything crazy to it, but there are some rhyme or reasons for different things you like to do, and you can do. Okay, and so once again, you're showing. This looks like you're blitzing here. Okay, you want to bring in that guy so it looks like you're blitzing. All right, lastly, I want to show you what I like to do to blitz out of this, because I'm showing you this look, and the look is deadly, because you don't know if you're going to be blitzing 7 or being in coverage defense and only sending 3 with 8 in coverage. So what I like to do is I like to call under smoke. Under smoke is the play I like to blitz from, and let's just call a really good play called X spot. So once again, you're going to pinch your defense, L1, and then down on the left stick. Okay, and whenever they're in a spread out formation, you're going to have to move this guy in, which is fine. It'll just take 2 seconds. Okay, and I like to crash my D-line down, so a D-line shift and then right on the right analog stick, or down on the right analog stick. Okay, so, and then quarterback contain. It's easy. Pinch your defense, crash your defensive line down, quarterback contain. And if you're in a spread out formation, make sure the blitzing cornerback is is on the line of scrimmage and ready to be sent. All right, so at this point you can do different coverage adjustments. Right here, I'm not worried about it. I'm just on this right hand side. This middle and right hand side is mine. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Let's just see the blitz, because that's what's important. All right. So one guy got free. I don't know why it ended up being slower than it normally is. It should not be that slow. This thing hums. And if you want also on this, you can actually just blitz Humphrey down and then contain. All right, and you can put him in a vert hook like this instead of having to move down the guy. All right. So I'm gonna block the running back, and bam! You see how fast that comes in. And my responsibility is the right hand side of the field. So what's really nice about this is you're showing the same look to them, and they don't know if you're sending 7, and they don't know if you are not sending 7, and you're going to be playing coverage defense with 8 in coverage, literally 8 in coverage. So you showing the same look is deadly Madden 20, and it's the difference between a decent defensive player and a great defensive player is if your opponent doesn't know pre-snap, if you're blitzing crib or if you're playing coverage defense, you are going to be on the road being a great defensive player.